I buy those.
Oh
What do
wait,
you
wrong
mean? What do you
guy.
mean in the what do you mean in the topic? What do you mean in the topic that not all are ghetto? What do you
75
mean?
Robux
Like
for
not
Tatooine
every, you know,
pocket
my
clippers? Oh
cheesecake. Please be
no!
quiet, cheesecake lemon.
I'm
Yeah.
leaving. I'm leaving. I'm
Yeah.
leaving. I'm leaving. All black people are getting.
Oh
Oh, she loud as hell.
yeah, but I'm the one who's supposed to be ghetto.
You're ghetto?
Yeah,
You're not ghetto? What do you mean?
yeah, I know, but that's what people say to me because I'm, you know.
Yo, if you're from America, you're not ghetto.
I mean, it depends who you talk to.
Like, hey, it's not
Like
ghetto
in
at
the
all. Like,
South,
there's
they
Not
are.
no. In the
no,
see,
it's not.
so you can either go into Chicago. Chicago's really ghetto.
Yeah.
You know, almost all big cities they're really ghetto. So that proves that
Uh,
you saying
this,
that that's
this,
not true.
Well, not
this,
in Philadelphia.
Drug. That's the one of the most
Ah,
drug capitals in America is Philadelphia.
no, no, it's
Yes,
not.
that's
No
true.
way.
Look it up. Look it up. Yes, it is. Look it up.
I
That's one of the.
actually
It's
will.
one of the. It's one of the higher
where,
ones in the
where,
Hollywood.
No, not the
Host,
highest. You said the highest. The
host,
highest.
where are you from? Where are you from, host?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
That's not ghetto at all.
Well, I'm confused because everyone thinks that BLK people are ghetto. So I'm just
No,
wanting
they're
to, you know.
not. They're soft as hell. They're not.
You said they're what? They're. You said they're what?
They're soft.
What?
What do
What
you
do you mean
mean?
by soft?
Like they're not ghetto, they're soft.
Like weak?
Like weak, yeah.
Is okay, but that's not even better. Why do you think they're
Well, no,
weak?
I'm not saying
You know,
weak. I'm just saying they're soft. Like if we talk about like real ghetto people, like those organizations, then like BLK are like not that strong. You know, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like come to Mexico, like for example.
Oh
Like
no,
we'll,
never again.
yeah, we'll just crush them, each one of them. So
Uh, so you are one of those people,
the
but not in
cartel.
instant.
Let's talk about the cartel.
no, I'm
What are we
from
talking about
I'm
the
from.
cartel? Why are we talking about the cartel for?
Yeah, like they're
Why not?
sick. They're
Why
Like
not?
like
He
sick.
says. Why not? He says.
well, we're talking about ghetto. Like if you go to like
They're not
Mexico
Why are we
ghetto.
City,
talking about
They're
the cartel? They're
ruthless.
nasty. They're nasty people.
They're
I know,
ruthless.
but
They're
They're not even
that's
sick.
humans.
bro.
In
Like
some
if you
categories, they
live,
can be not classified as humans. They're nasty,
Like
nasty,
if
last time
you
I
nasty
went to
live,
people.
Mexico, I saw a dead pregnant woman in the middle of the street.
yeah, that's real ghetto. Like that's real
That's
stuff.
not ghetto. That's
That's not
sick.
ghetto. That's like warfare almost.
Oh, it's
I
not
know.
about warfare. Oh, ah, yo. What type of bum bitch shoot her friend over a stack? What type of mother leave her one son over a stack? No, hold on. What type of bum bitch shoot her friend over a rack? What type of mother leave her one son over a stack? That's the worst I've ever saw. A dead pregnant woman. She wasn't in the street, but it was very open. Every time I come in here, I am always directly on time, and it's not even on purpose. You fucking asshole, I wanna kill you. See what's going on here, huh? What's going on here, huh? Hold on. No, I don't think black people are ghetto. It just had to be like what environment you were brought in. If you weren't born in that kind of environment, then like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even classify those. I wouldn't even do that. I would just be like, it's whatever the environment she brought in. If you're brought into a shitty ass environment, you think you're gonna come out as a good person? You ain't gonna come out as a good person in a shitty ass environment, shitty ass family, shitty ass friends that you're forced to hang around so you don't get killed. It's ridiculous. So you're 99% gonna turn out like that. But if you have certain people that are doing good, and you see the world for what it is, and realize that you don't have to be like that to fit in, you don't have to. Like, I was raised... Oh, pending. Okay. I was raised in between. Like, I wasn't raised, like, I was never rich, but my mom, like, I was, like, middle class. And then my mom, she comes from a middle class family, but not her upbringing, but, like, my mom says, like, middle class, but my dad's side, like, they live in a ghetto. And my dad ain't ghetto because he didn't have to be like that no more, because he didn't have to do that. It's just, ghetto's just like, it's not who you are, it's what you have to be to fit in that area. Because if you're too soft in those kind of areas, you get ripped apart. So you have to act like that. But that doesn't mean you have to keep that wall up when you go into other places, because, people already have this stereotype for black people, and you feel like you need to constantly have that wall up to know that you're the big boss, but you don't. You will only need that in that area. Because people from the ghetto, there's a reason why they act like that. It's a way that you have to be in that area. Yes, they are! What do you mean, yes, they are? What are you talking about?
Alright, can you stop being loud and ghetto?
I knew you were going to say that. That's why I was doing that.
All BLK people are ghetto.
But aren't you one of me?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Don't run. No, no, no. He ran. He literally ran, bro. He's black and he's saying some shit like that. But yeah, so I was brought up between, like, I was being in the hood a lot. That's not even how I stumbled across Billy, my manager, but I see what those people are faced by. I see what they have to be. Like, you have to act a certain way in the suburbs to get by in the suburbs. You have to act a certain way anywhere you go. It's not like you just are born like that. It's just you have to adapt that personality because that's how the environment is. You know, you can't be soft in the environment. You know, ghetto, you know, they have to be loud. They have to, you know, be violent. They have to be like that in that environment, or you won't survive in that environment. You have to steal. You have to do all that stuff because that's what you have to do in that environment. That's what you have to learn to do in that environment. You're just a product of that environment, because if you don't, then you won't make it out. You know? Because that's what they try to do. They don't want to stay in that ghetto environment. They want to make it out. You know, like my dad. So, if you've never been around those people, you don't know. You know, if you haven't been for a very long time, you wouldn't know what they have to be. So, you know.
Yo.
Hey, hey, hey! Hi.
You hear the video?
No.
You can't hear none?
I can hear you. Are you the video?
The background. The background.
No, I can't hear nothing.
Alright, that's good. I like that. Okay.
Hold on,
Hi.
my check. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, I had to make sure.
Like, to start off, because you're making a point, right? I think I need proof for that.
Proof. He said proof.
Okay. So, have you seen BLK people in the ghetto?
I don't know what the ghetto is. Can you
An
define it?
environment. It's an environment in low-income places. People who got money do not live in a ghetto. It's like a poor neighborhood, essentially. Have you seen
The
people?
slum.
I wouldn't call it the slum, but I would just, because that's
Why not?
different.
It's not really a slum though.
Yeah,
What's the
no,
difference?
it's just a slum is you don't got nothing over there, but they do got some over there. It's
Me
just
personally, I have seen it because I currently do live in that type of area, but like I'm moving because I'm in
see,
Mobile
like
right now.
yeah. Have you never been in a ghetto before? And you're BLK?
I'm not BLK.
What are you?
I'm white.
Then why do you look like that?
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
I
It's
just-
Roblox, bro. You can do anything.
I just wanna
bro. It's
fit in.
Roblox.
You can't fit in a place that you don't even understand what ghetto
Hey,
is.
What do you,
Maybe he
did you
just
just
wanted to know what
say?
he was.
No,
I'll be
no
okay
wonder
or
you didn't
not?
say hi to me before.
Wait,
I should have known.
hold on. You're contradicting yourself. Because if I'm not ghetto, right, and so I don't have the experience of BLK people, then you're implicitly saying that all BLK people are ghetto.
I ain't gonna lie, he does have a point, cause he basically
Let me hold on. Let me say something, okay?
Yo.
I don't ever
blunder,
contradict myself.
That was like a checkmate.
Listen, there is 40.
Calm down, calm.
Shh. There's 46
Wow.
million black people in the United States. Majority of those people live in the ghetto. So if you're BLK, you're 100% have family who come from the ghetto. So if you
So
are
anyone-
that, oh fuck, Jesus, I'm out. I can't even talk about my people. Yeah, it's 46 million black people, and there's 242 million. So that is a 203 million difference, right? Not a lot of there's a very few percentage of black people who don't live in the ghetto, who don't start by in the ghetto. So if you're black, you literally more or less most likely are going to have people who are your family who would be in the ghetto. I've never ever met a black person whose family don't start there. You don't have to be born in the ghetto, but your family would be there. There's not a lot of black people in America, which is shocking because that's all I see. But yeah, that's what I mean. So if you don't know what the ghetto is, then your family had a good job shielding you away from that, but yeah. So it looks like nobody was joining because of how late everything is, which is perfectly fine, and it didn't help that I'm
Yo.
Hello.
Hey, bro. Sorry. I'll ask you a quick question. How old are you?
11.
Yeah, GG's. Because I don't debate with anyone younger than the age of 20.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's one-sided. I always win the argument.
Okay.
Take
Alright.
care, man.
Yep. Wow, 20 is very, very old. Which I'm almost there. So yeah. Oh, let's join this one.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Super
Yeah, should it be even
Super Fragile. Okay.
Super
Wait, why are they asking the children this? Look at that girl's profile. I mean,
Super Kelly as a basic again.
Can you be nice?
nobody.
Do you want me to say the name? Wait. Wait, is Sirs? How do you say this person's name? Sirs? Sirke? Is Bomb the same account? Are they the same person?
Yeah, that's my alt.
What? You have like
That's
three.
a scientist anything.
Why?
Hold up, Cersei.
No.
Was that you saying? Yo,
But I
Cersei,
can't
hold
get
on. Wait, no,
braids.
no,
Who's the
bam.
YouTube women?
Was that you?
Here,
talking in the chat.
let's see what they mean by that. What is YouTube?
So you think white women can get their hair braided?
No.
Why not?
It's appropriation.
Right. You ever heard of culture appropriation?
Yeah, but we gotta hear both sides out.
Yeah, then they're gonna say blonde hair
Hear
argument.
out about cultural appropriation.
How is it a culture of appropriation, bro?
It is cultural appropriation.
I know. I'm saying, how is it?
Because of the
first-
history behind braids.
They don't even get no braids. That's what
Are y'all even women?
Ooh, let's do the ghost stories. Oh, Jesus.
Pass by the door.
Oh, the
And
shitty.
sometimes there will be knocking. Sometimes there will.
Ew, shitty. This furry's saying some dumb shit.
And then you really
Let's see if they'll
thought
let me
it was their voice, but there was no people knowing you're home alone most of the time. So
Why can't no one join my server? Like, I know it's 2 a.m. in the morning, but like
So,
honestly, like this is prime
creepiest
time for
part,
me.
I think, is like it was
Prime
my
time.
cousin's,
Brawl
It was
time.
my cousin like visiting our home, and like when she was like walking towards
Looking
the
for
front door,
devs. What the fuck does that mean?
by the window, she saw a woman sitting by the sofa, or you know, sitting by the sofa, and then she called.
They won that.
Hey,
I
auntie,
almost
auntie.
nah.
And the woman doesn't even like respond. So when she opened the door, that same woman was like
Penis crabs.
just like disappeared.
It's
So
not even scary. He
and
doesn't
then
even
the
have
next
depth to the voice, bro.
the next thing that happened to that same woman is when my sister and I used to share a room. So at like 4 a.m., my sister went to the bathroom.
I should have put on
And
a
then
timer.
When she came back, she saw like the same woman.
This is
behind
shitty.
me.
This is shitty.
I don't
We're gonna
know.
join a different one. No, not this one. Okay. I probably should have came on later, but I was busy doing something, so you can't really blame me that badly. Women are better, women struggle more. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I want to make my own server. I'll give it 7 minutes, and if nothing clicks down to 7 minutes, then we're on. I'm saying all. Let's see if it's accepted. Okay, good. If this is a child, I'm gonna.
All ghetto.
Little boy, are you serious?
Yep. Black people are all ghetto.
So why am I ghetto?
Because. You're not
Because of
white.
what? But there's some white people in those areas too.
Yeah, but they're not ghetto.
Then what would they be? Ratchet?
You could say so.
So it's different words because of your skin?
Mhm.
What's the difference between ghetto and ratchet? Exactly. Exactly. This is dead as hell. Hello. Hello. Oh. Sorry, I don't speak that. Chinese, Mandarin. Sorry, I don't speak that. I don't speak Mandarin. Hi. Can you unmute? Unmute? Do you speak any English? You can't unmute? Okay. This is kind of creeping me out. I'm gonna get him down. Okay, he's creeping me the fuck out. I would join other servers, but no other server can match my freak right now. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Look how much people are in there. That's crazy, bro. Why y'all focus about gay fucking faggots? Wait, what the hell did you do with me? Oh, Johnny joined. Let's see if we got anything to say. Hola. Oh, okay. No, because who the fuck was that? Oh, I remember her. I do, don't I? Hey. Can you bring the mic closer to your voice?
I said I agree with the topic, so I don't really.
Like, can you hear you that well? No, like, the microphone, can you bring it to your mouth more or no? I'm on my phone, that's why. Oh, okay. You said you agree with the topic? Yeah, I can hear you, but... Well, I agree too. Can you say why you agree, or you don't want to?
No, I agree because we shouldn't call a certain race ghetto just based off of their race. That's just being racist.
Exactly.
Because, like, any race can be ghetto.
What are we doing?
Not all, but most. Girl, no, it is not. Can you, possibly stop making it echo rectangle, large rectangle?
Be right back. Wait.
You're a little echoey. Boy. What are you doing?
Sitting here.
Do you understand English?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, your thing is echoey. So. Okay. So, Miss Figaro.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Most BLK people are ghetto. Not all of them.
What is okay? So why do you feel like? So do you think half of it, or do you think most?
A majority.
Majority. So majority would be like 41 million BLK people would be ghetto to you, right?
A majority means over 50%, or I think it just means 50% minimum.
No, it wouldn't be 50%. It would be most, which would be a majority.
Majority is?
It would be majority, which would not be half.
Okay, but it would be like, a majority could be 50.1%.
Okay, so you wanted to say a percentage?
I mean, I just say like a majority of them all. I don't need to give like an exact percentage.
So over 20 million.
Yeah, sure.
22 million is ghetto to you.
Yeah.
So, why?
Yeah, that's going to be due to their lower IQs and higher rates of psychopathic personality.
Due to what?
Why do they have those?
Mm-hmm.
Due to different evolutionary selection pressures in Africa that differ to those in different ecologies.
So who do you think, like, would be, like, the most intelligent?
Ashkenazi Jews.
Why?
Because they have the highest average IQ.
From what?
And are extremely overrepresented in Nobel prizes. Sorry.
Okay.
I said Ashkenazi Jews.
So, what happened in Africa that would do like a regression for
What do you mean?
their
What
IQ?
selection pressures? Wait,
Yeah.
regression? What do you mean by that?
That means like holding them back.
You know intelligence, like, unless it's needed, it's not selected for, right?
No, that's not true.
Like, often intelligence is actually can be a negative because it can lower your reproductive fitness.
Okay, so what was going on in Africa that...
Yeah, Africa had... Sorry, okay. I need to have a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Africa had like had a lot of resources, but the environment was unpredictable, and that favored a fast life history strategy. Whereas Europe had a very predictable and stable environment, but a low amount of resources.
So what was going on with the environment in
So there were
Africa?
different evolutionary, so basically, Europe, it was a better evolutionary strategy was to have smaller amounts of kids, but invest more into them. Whereas in Africa,
It has
it was
nothing to
better
do
to
with the
have more
environment.
kids and invest less into them.
But it had nothing to do with the environment. Because if Africa is the birth of every species that we know that's alive today, I find it highly unlikely that the environment would be like unpredictable.
Did you listen to a single thing of what I just said?
Yeah, you said that Africa was, and the environment is unpredictable compared to Europe, but what you just mentioned was just about kids, which has nothing to do with the environment.
No, I'm talking about evolutionary selection pressures.
But you brung up the environment.
Traits. become more. Yeah. Do you know how environment like shapes what genes are selected for?
Environment has nothing to do with what genes you got.
Wait, do you know what evolution is?
Of course I
Do
do.
you know what natural selection is?
Yeah.
Tell me, what's natural selection?
A natural selection of things.
You can't use the word
But
to define itself. Oh my gosh.
but
Okay,
gene.
yeah. Yeah, what is not like why does natural selection
Can
happen? Can
you
you explain
let
that?
me finish? Genes have nothing to do with your environment. You brung that up.
Oh my god. Wait, why do you think people evolve to have different genes? Or species do?
It depends on a lot of things.
It's going to be due to them adapting to their environment via natural selection. What's the other one then? Can you explain?
Because there's some people who don't have certain genes even though they're born in that type of environment.
No, but do you understand how certain
No,
genes are
that's
selected
true.
for in different environments?
Yeah, I said that could be true.
Also, there's not going to be a gene that separates any single species. It's going to be defined by low frequencies.
No, that's not true, but no one said that.
That's not true.
What you just said.
Yeah, there is no single gene that separates any species. They differ in mean allele frequencies.
Okay.
I don't think you know anything about biology or evolution.
Okay, that's great. But let's go back to the environment thing that you brought up.
Yeah.
So, again, what does it have to do with the environment about them being less
Yeah, so different
educated?
environments select for different genes.
Such as what?
You want a gene?
No, such as what? You said different
Yeah, different
environment, so
environments select for different traits. Like, okay. So, for
okay,
instance,
so
right, in
okay.
Africa, right, it was more reproductively viable to focus on sex, like reproduction, whereas Europe they focus less of their energy towards reproduction and more on investing in their kids because that was a better strategy to be able to pass on their genes.
If that was the case, there will be more African kids when there's not.
Yeah, there is. There's like Nigeria alone has a higher births more children than all of Europe.
We're not talking about births. You said that Africa as a whole, not just Nigeria, that environment helps people to reproduce more. But if that was the case, then there will be more BLK people, but they're not. There's more
There
Caucasian
is.
people.
There's like 1 billion more BLK people than
No,
YT
there's
people.
not.
Search up the population. Okay. You can't be serious. I think it's like 700
But
million white people. That's like a high estimate. And there's like 2
there,
billion
no,
BLK
that's
people.
that's.
Google is like right
I
at your fingertips.
I know, but you were talking. I was talking about America, but I guess you classify like majority of a race from different environments as ghetto, as well. That's what I brought up
Sure, I guess.
the 22 million because there's 46 million black people in the United States, but you think all African people from different environments or most. Oh, see, I'm confused. You see how monotone I am? Like, I'm confused, but I know he doesn't, he's not that educated. Like, I'm just shocked. Honestly, I'm shocked. Okay. Oh, we're gonna wait. Oh, we're gonna wait 6 more minutes. Okay, yeah, there is more black people, but there's only like 2% more black people. I had to look that up. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so wow, classifying majority of black people. So since there's 1.4 billion black people on the planet, so that the majority would be, since he doesn't have an estimate, but he said it's over than 50. So let's just say 700 million black people he classifies as ghetto. Because of his racism, of course. I hate people. Honestly. Since they have sex more, they're ghetto. They have low IQs because he thinks they have sex more. Let's see. You know when you just meet the most disgusting people in the world, and you meet a lot of disgusting people, you can't even troll anymore, and you just sit there and you just be like, wow, people actually think like this. You know, and you try to get, you know, a best of understanding of whatever the fuck they're trying to say to you. And you sickly can't because it don't make no sense. And you're like, these mentally ill people have opinions about me and what the fuck I got going on, and people who are similar to me, and they fucking think like that, and then people think they're the ones who are better than me. When I worked my ass off to get in this position I am currently, it's thrilling that people don't even have to work not even as half or 25%, and they get in a type of alignment that took you a lot of time to get there, but they're more better off than you, and that's what it's like being black. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Wait, Xavier. I'm in a podium server. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, I'm a mute for a second. But like me personally, I have a quick question. Okay.
Mhm.
So like, what ethnicity do you think I am?
Be okay.
What?
The same as me.
What's yours?
Be okay.
What? I'm like so confused. What?
Okay, do you know what BLK is?
Be okay?
Look at the topic. It says all
Black?
be okay. Yeah.
You don't have to like abbreviate it. It's
I do.
fine.
I'm gonna get cut if I say the actual thing.
Oh, okay.
I think you're the
So
same
me
as me.
personally, I
And the
think
same as
that
Queen.
everybody are different, but me personally, um, it's like oh my god, it's like the new like Gen Z blacks that are the most ghetto. It's just like my opinion. Like honestly.
I
Okay,
mean, yeah, I
so
would say that. I feel like we could say the same for anything. Like, in my opinion, most white tea people are weird and like to prey on children. But that's just my opinion, right?
Yeah, I mean like it
well,
in the
that's a
end of the
different
day,
topic than ghetto.
all of this is just a debate about people's opinions and views on different things. So yes, there's gonna be a lot of different
Wrath.
answers, and no,
Wrath.
you most likely won't get one
Wrath.
that will satisfy you.
Wrath.
But it's yeah,
Girl. Are you be
wait,
okay?
yeah, like what?
And why is your Roblox character Caucasian?
It's what?
Why is your Roblox character Caucasian if you're be okay?
I never said I was black.
You just said
You just
yeah.
did.
You said yeah.
No,
I
no, I
just
didn't.
asked you, you just said yeah.
Oh no, I'm not black.
What are you?
I'm Latina.
So why are you Hispanic and your Roblox character is Caucasian?
Skin colors don't. No, oh my god. Skin colors on Roblox don't mean that like I'm white, black, Hispanic, or
No, it means
anything.
that you're not proud about
They're literally just
you who
skin
you
colors.
are, and that's why you're not representing it in a game. That's what that
I'm
means.
literally not even black. What do you mean?
I didn't say that. You just said you're Hispanic.
Yo,
You
this is
don't look
ridiculous.
Hispanic. Oh.
Oh.
She's not proud of where she comes from. She thinks Latina is a race. anonymity.
Hello.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
So, do you think
I'm
all?
not.
Hmm?
Huh?
You do
You
you,
go ahead. Keep talking.
do you think all BLK people are ghetto?
No,
Why?
because ghetto is ghetto's
Yeah,
a
what's your
strong word. Ghetto's a strong word. I don't
what's your definition of ghetto host?
Um,
ratchet.
I would say is someone who's loud, who's violent, unclean, and mean.
Yeah, I don't think all BLK people are ghetto because actually I feel like a lot of us aren't loud, unclean, or violent.
I am a little loud, but like I'm not violent. I'm
Yeah, just because you're loud doesn't mean you're ghetto. That if
right.
you are loud, mean, violent, all that will, I would think you're ghetto.
Yeah, no, I'm just loud. I'm just you know.
Yeah, but ghetto comes from usually from being in the hood. Because that's, typically what people usually have to be in the hood. But if you're not in that environment, then you're not ghetto.
I disagree.
Y'all is
Okay,
calling
why?
me ghetto.
I disagree because I feel like I've met a lot of people who are in the hood, born and raised, and they're not loud. Like, not all of them are loud or violent or ghetto like that. They're quiet, in my opinion. A lot of them are quiet.
And who you be hanging around?
I be hanging around my people, my friends.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. What? Well, not to be, mean, and not to say you don't know what you're talking about, but it's like they're your friends, so they're not like
I
strangers that you
feel,
would see. They're the people
yeah,
that
and
you
before,
chose to hang around,
right,
so
right, right. And before they were my friend, they were strangers, though. I'm not about to be friends with someone who's loud and unclean and dirty, right?
I
I'm
know.
about to be friends with someone who's clean, who, presents themselves well, who's not
Mhm.
loud, who's quiet.
Yeah, but typically the people who are there, that's what they are.
I mean, I feel like that's just your personal experience, your belief.
Yeah, not all people from the hood is ghetto babes. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Um, but yeah, I can only speak from my experience, and yeah, unless you get out of the ghetto, get out of the hood, then you would lose that type of personality. But if
I
you were
disagree with
raised
that too.
well, to me, if you're raised and you're in there, you would have to form that kind of personality. There's no other way that you wouldn't, because it's
Yeah, I
around your
disagree.
influence. Okay. Girl, what's so funny? Funny.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Just,
why can't she laugh?
I'm just saying.
No, because I'm just confusion. Like, she's just randomly laughing.
Because you're saying everybody from the hood is ghetto, and that is false information. That's funny to
I
me.
said most likely.
And then you said people who make it out the ghetto and like lives a different lifestyle is gonna change or whatever. I just
That's
disagree with
true.
that. I disagree. People aren't gonna change their personalities just because of the people they're around.
My dad
Like
did
they
a lot
are.
of. So I'm obviously getting this from somewhere. So I don't want you to think that I'm just like never been to those kind of places and never were in those kind of environments. Like, I'm speaking about my,
Oh, did
experience.
you grow up in the hood?
Kinda.
So you was ghetto at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I would say so. But I'm not in that environment, and you're only acting what environment that you're in. That's just
Well, what
usually
do
the
you
case.
consider hood? What do you consider hood?
Ghetto. The hood is just like an environment, and then ghetto would be like the people usually associated in that environment. Like, it's because the hood is like, it's not nice. It's a lot of trash. a lot of people are not middle class families. So like, you
One's
know,
talking?
it's not like, there's a lot of substances in those areas, and a lot of substances get, distributed in those areas. So of course it wouldn't be like not ghetto.
Okay.
So there's a lot of police down there constantly. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of, gunshots.
Police
Like, that's
everywhere.
not.
Police everywhere. Everywhere gets shot.
I know, but like, you can literally hear gunshots in the middle of the day, mostly at night.
If you're not in the hood.
What?
Guns are everywhere.
Yeah, I know, but like, if it's consistently going, you're not in a nice place.
Okay, so I have a question. Would you call Mexican gangs ghetto and mafias ghetto?
I would call them sick. I wouldn't classify as ghetto because they just go around kill a bunch of people in broad daylight. That's not what people do around here.
Yeah, also they distribute, DRUG. I can't say the rest, or I'm a good
Yeah,
man.
they
And
do.
they're also, a lot of them are unclean, like you said, right? They're mean.
I didn't say they're
so why
unclean.
No, I said they are. Because you said that ghetto people are unclean. They're not clean.
No, I didn't. Never said that.
Right.
Trash. Okay. Because those people down there, they do a lot of disgusting stuff to other people. And in the hood, that doesn't go down in there. Like, you're not cutting up body parts and killing pregnant women and leaving it in broad daylight. That's not what's going on in the hood. It could be similar in the instance of them distributing substances and being very violent and, flashing guns. That can be similar, but it's not the same down there.
So what would you call other people who live in these hood environments that are YT? What would you call them? Ghetto as well?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
It's first of all, ghetto does not just apply to one race. It can be.
I agree.
So I would, if a Hispanic, a Caucasian person, an Asian person, if they were in there, they would usually be ghetto. So. But not all BOK people are like that.
Yeah. You said you grew out of the hood?
I said I was in between. Like, yeah. So, have you ever been in the hood?
Again, I don't really know what you consider hood, but I've been in Brooklyn. I don't really consider that hood, though.
Depends what part, you go.
Well, it's kind of dirty everywhere in Brooklyn, but still, I don't think that shapes my personality.
So you haven't adapted a style in Brooklyn? A certain type of action? Well, not adapt. Were you born in New York?
I
Were you born
was
in Brooklyn?
born and raised. Yeah.
So that would just be like the way you are then. That's why people say things that New York people have an accent and they have a certain way of life because it's different.
But yeah, I get that. But you see how I'm not talking in an accent right now? It's because, well, not everybody is going to talk in an accent, or not everybody from the ghetto, quote unquote, or from the hood, quote unquote, is going to act the same. Hence why my point was, not all BLK people are ghetto.
Yeah, I'm not arguing over that. I'm trying to get people to, well, not trying to, but like I'm trying to get people who disagree with that. But there are a lot of people who act what their environment is.
Okay.
And there's no denying that either. Because the hood, there's all different type of hoods. But what it mainly consists of is people who, are not the best in money. The neighborhoods are like, there's a lot of trash, a lot of violence down there, a lot of guns, cops, substances, people breaking in your house, a lot of stealing. That's usually what's going down in those hoods.
Mhm.
And people only see that in the media, so they think it applies to every BLK people, which is not true.
Right.
But if I was fully raised in the hood, then I would be acting completely different.
Mhm.
Negatively.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, but I do appreciate you trying to get an understanding, and
For
also
sure.
not thinking every BLK people is ghetto, because they're not.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You have a nice one, young lady. Oh my. Why would you do that? Money. Money. Can you unmute, please?
What?
How old are you? You're 10 years old? Are you serious? Okay.
I'm serious.
What year were you born? Okay, he was born probably 2016 or 17. No, 2015 or 2016.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
What? How? What? No, it's okay. Okay, hey
We
girls,
we don't do
so let me
we don't do the
do this.
rituals. What? What'd you say?
Oh.
What?
Oh. I'm so sorry. I didn't see the knot on the name. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I promise. I promise I'm not that way. I I didn't read the knot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you win every debate.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you win every debate, Queen.
Thank you. Have a nice
Goodbye.
evening. Bye. So, the other girl with the feet, do you disagree or agree?
I disagree.
Oh, okay, why?
Kyla, sorry, I disagree because I think you guys are ghetto because y'all like have to like you guys can't none of y'all can't afford rent. You guys always have musty, dusty cars, and everyone's like every black person I've ever met always smells like cocky.
Oh. Okay. Have you ever been in the hood?
No, I haven't.
So where do you go where you see this?
Just kind of like in my community in general, like every black person I've ever seen always has like a gross car. It's always like run down. It's obviously old. Sometimes like the mirror, like the like not the mirror, the like the window is like broken. And it just has like tape and stuff, and like the houses, it's always like run down, and you can like see like the stains and the like on like the outside. There's always weeds in the front yard and stuff.
How do you know
And then there's
that
like
a black person lives in that house?
cause like I like in my neighborhood, for example, I've seen like them coming in and out of their house.
Oh. Maybe she's just joking or something. But she probably lives in the hood and doesn't want to admit it. Hey, 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 yo.
What's up?
Hello?
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 What's up?
So, you joined? Why?
I mean, there's nothing else for me to do, gang. Everybody's full
Oh.
serious.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know what this topic says?
Um, how? What
Secret.
is GHETTO?
What? You said what?
What does GHETTO mean?
Ghetto.
I'm not ghetto.
I know you're not. I know you're not. But a lot of people are gonna think you are. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're black.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because I know it. Oh! I got another suspension for saying black. Oh, I appreciate that. Okay. Poor little boy. He needs to realize that one day or another. What? That people are not like him because he's black. My name is Kitty and I got a big scar on my face. To be Goofy isn't up. Good for what? Off my forehead. Why do you do that? Slap clean your fucking face. Kitty! I'm gonna beat you up. Do it. All up in my face, Sasha? Sasha, all up in my face? Okay. No, that was my name is Kitty, baby. I'm so fat and I'm so But he's so cute. I need to watch One more time. Do it one more time. You don't have to stop. You don't have to say colored at that point. Oh, shit. Doodle. Not only did that shit smell disgusting, there's poop particles and a poop fucking shit floating by you. Fucking nasty. And you knew when you closed that fucking toilet it was there too. Because you had to look at the toilet, Sasha, to close the fucking shit. And then flush it. That's what I do all the time. I know. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, thank you for telling me. That when you did that, you knew the shit I did it. Was still in there. But I did it though. Because it didn't go down. But I did it though. It didn't go down. Okay. Well, thanks for telling me. You're welcome, shitster. Alright then. It stunk. And when I got close to it to get Kitty in the room, it stinks. Even when doors closed. This is so weird. Why do you wash your hair in the back? Isn't this kind of pointless? Mind you, this is my wash day, but let's talk about it on this week's episode of Global Homework. Most my girls are hair washing, either sequel or the back, to see if you have paid my new page. I prefer the back for 3 key reasons. One, it saves so much water. As a possibility takes more time for my hair to rinse, so lucky it is way more efficient than standing under a shower for ages. Two, it makes it so much easier to Okay. Oh, don't listen to me with the TikToks and talking about shit. I joined this game and I really did like it. Just go right here. Let him go. Get up. Oh, never mind. Tunnel vision, let him go. This one's gonna get my boyfriend's attention. This one's just for me, myself, and I. Through the fucking door, I know. What type of you looking at, kitty baby? I kind of wanted to do like guess your Disney friends, but no one's gonna join that shit. So crazy, hear me out. My crazy hear me out is no, I'm married. I can't say that. No, I can't. No. No, I'm allowed to. So I kind of have a thing for overweight people. Like, I know this is not like, oh, I know it's not like, oh my god, you're fucking what? But like, yeah. Now it sounds like I'm in it. Like, you know those people who like feeding people until they die? No, I'm not a feeder. But like, I just kind of have a thing for overweight people. Like, I kind of like that. That's the crazy hear me out. Only child's better than having siblings. Like, no, I don't like chubby. I like when they're overweight. Like, isn't that bad? I feel like that's like makes me look weird. Like, I don't like chubby. It's either you're overweight or not. Cause when you look, not to be mean, but if you're chubby, it's like, why don't you just become fat? Like, what are you waiting on? Like, why do you just have a protruding stomach and then your legs are skinny and then your arms are skinny?
Hi.
Hi.
So, do you think, BLK people are not ghetto?
No, I don't. I don't think all of them are. No.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how a man love his dog? I love my gun.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, okay. I am BOK. I'm also mixed, but yeah, I'm pretty okay.
Does that change the fact that you're black?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But I don't think all of them are ghetto. I do think that
I hate a person that says,
say they act aggressive, I feel like it gives off ignorant because
I'm mixed, so like that must
BOK
mean I'm
people
special,
are
you know?
in parts where it's not so, how do I put this? It's not so good as YT people, and also in the area, it's also have more cops and stuff like that. So since they do, common sense is more cops, more people getting arrested.
But do you think a majority is ghetto?
No, I don't. I think that's just a stereotype.
It is. And I was just speaking with this girl, and she was like, most, like, they are ghetto because they drive around in raggedy cars. They're unclean.
That's my point. Like, that's my point, right? Like, just a stereo. I hate when people say it because it just gives off so ignorant. And then the same people, not to mention, if we really put it to the test game, we could so, like, what do you, it just gives off so ignorant. It pisses me off. Like, come on now.
Yeah, and where are you from?
Me, I'm from New York.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like,
okay.
And then,
I'm from Cali, and like everybody here, like they really, like some, like they really are ghetto. Like they could say that for themselves too.
Yeah, they can be ghetto, but not everyone who is
yeah,
okay is.
I feel like the stereotype is too much since that's what people mostly see. It's just like, oh, like when people mostly see this, like me and my, like, since I said I'm mixed, like I'm part Indian too, right? So stereotype between Indian. I would tell somebody that they would think something of me. I'm like, that's not it, bro. That's not it.
Right, that's true. But
So
like,
it's just,
yeah, it's like one-sided that they can have a stereotype against VLK people, and they don't do it to any other race. And it's just like, why would you do that though? Like, wouldn't you do every other race? But they're very selective of who they want to target.
that's
So.
that's literally what racism is. I hope you know that's what stereotype and racism is. Like, you only
Yeah.
have for a certain elected race. So, but besides your like your own, it's just weird to me because it's like you're so, it just gives so much ignorance, and it's like you're not.
Exactly.
If we really, and it was like, if we really put it to statistics, we could put like, okay, like I feel like they're not wrong about all BOK people are ghetto. I just don't think that, but we need to. But I feel like it's just so they're not open minded because most BOK people who are ghetto, or they're labeled as that, are not in the best places. We could put that to like,
Exactly.
yeah, we could put that to artists. King Von, where it's like he was crazy. Look, and if you look back in his childhood, like you saw, like he was not. That's all he would see. So I was debating
Exactly.
with somebody. It was like, because all people like why you're black, so why we're at BOK people so like ghetto and aggressive. I said I don't think that's what they are, but I think that's what they adapted to when they was younger, or what they saw when they was younger. So I said, as a kid, when you adapt to certain things, you could obviously grow from it, but most likely you're not going to.
Exactly. If you're brought up in that environment, that's all you see. That's what you're going to turn out to be.
Ma'am, all I gotta say is, I was like that. Like, I was in an environment where I wasn't at. Yeah, I turned out crazy. Well, when I was younger, yeah, I was crazy, but like after I chilled out.
Yeah. That's true. But yeah, people, they don't come from the best environment. We should pity them and try to get them in good environments instead of just saying that they're ghetto and that's just how they are, which just is not true.
That's my point. Like, I feel like it feels so like it just feels like nobody's open minded. Everybody's quick to judge, but nobody sees really what's going on. Like,
Exactly. They've never been in the hood. They never dealt with these kind of people. They don't got family. You know,
like,
so like I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know where they see this. It's all on social media, I guess.
That's what I was saying. I was like, if you look, and when it was like, if you really look at social media, not to mention too, it's not even that. It's so promoted for people to be, especially in that area, to people to be dangerous. Because if you're not, then you're not. People are gonna look below you. People are gonna do everything to you.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
happens, it's like you're gonna have to be like that.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, so since you're gonna have to be like that, it's not like, oh, I want to be this. No, like it's like, it's like the Hunger Games. Like, come on now.
Yes. It literally. Well, yeah, sorta. Yeah.
Not actually, but it's just like you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's what people gotta do what they gotta do. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, like And I feel
Yeah, you
like
can't be
it's what
soft in those kind of environments because they're gonna get you.
exactly. And I feel like people who are like that, like people who like say, "Oh, they are," I feel like it just gives off like it's like okay, you never experienced it, but you don't know what's happening there. It's like I still live in a part. I still live in a part right there. Like all I would hear was just fire trucks and everything. Like it was like that's
Yeah.
weird, gang. Like, so either way, I still gotta keep my guard up and stuff like that. Shit is weird. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you
So
agree or disagree with the topic?
That well, from my experience, most of them are, but for a person like me, there's a lot of people that are like me that are like not ghetto. So I guess I agree.
That's why she said on or black or not ghetto.
So what do you mean most? Are you talking about like the ones in America, right?
Yeah.
So let me just give you an estimate of what you're talking about, okay?
Yep.
So there is 46 million BOK people in America. So you say majority, so that would be like 22 to 27 million BOK people that you think are ghetto.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Because most of the time they're either like loud, they don't have any manners, or they're either like the worst person to be around with. They're disrespectful. They don't appreciate what other people do. They wear clothes that are seeking attention and sometimes like really annoying.
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to stop it right there. You just like basically put up a stereotype, right? For everything that for some things that you see. Don't you understand that most BOK people who at least how you see that perceived like that is that they don't grow up in good environments? Come on now.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
it's either like the government or like the
but
city
is that their fault?
government
Is
thing
that
that
their
puts
fault?
them in
I'm
these
not trying
homes.
to. Okay, yeah, but I'm not trying to justify what they're doing. What they're saying is wrong. I'm not trying to justify saying, oh, just because they've been through this, just because whatever. But obviously, if you look through most of them where they have been through what everything they have been through, most of them they are not in good. Like what you said about the stereotype that you just put, they're not
Yeah.
in good environments.
Yeah, let
So
me give you an example, okay? So like she said, they're not be put in good environments. So instead of applying what you see to 27 million people, you can pity them and be like, okay, that's not the whole thing, and they do come from certain environments that are not the best. Like homeless people, we can say that they sometimes they're loud, they're violent, and they don't wear a lot of clothing. But are you going to be like most homeless people are like that? Or are you going to pity the homeless because obviously they don't have a home, they don't have money, they don't got food? I can do the same thing to the people who are ghetto. You can see like they weren't raised correctly. They obviously weren't built in an environment like some people are in. So I don't understand, and why don't you like have a source of understanding? Have you ever been in a ghetto before or in the hood?
No, I grew up in a good neighborhood, but like
Well,
most
yeah.
people I see, it's
yeah,
either
but you
like
need to understand that you're not showing empathy. Do you have empathy? You need to okay, yes, I can understand that you haven't experienced it, but you need to understand that that just shows you're ignorant because you're saying, "Oh, well, most BOK people are," but you never experienced what they had to experience. So
yeah,
can
but
we
like parents, why can't they just get a job instead of smoking outside a
who
curb or
said you
something?
can't
You
do
know?
that?
Girl,
Hold on,
what?
I'm gonna need you to correct me right here because I'm not gonna because you're not gonna play with me like this. All right. All right,
Listen,
so you
yeah.
need to understand most people. Let's put like an emphasis. You're talking about they smell whatever cool. That's some parents. Any parent you could apply this to any parent. We could put multiple examples if you really want to do that. Do you want to do that?
Do what? What happened?
I'm gonna put some examples out there. At the end of the day, you're talking about they should be work. Most BOK people don't have good as jobs as white T people. They don't. So if they
Exactly.
don't,
They don't get the same opportunities as them because they come from a completely different environment. So jobs, they might not hire them because of a stereotype that people endorse on them and stuff like that. And I have family members who do live in the ghetto, and they work really hard, but it's still not enough. It's still not enough. So I don't know where you're getting this. How do you have a
I
house
guess they
but you
could
don't
pray
go
in a
you don't go to
Baptist
work?
church.
You said
What?
what?
Pray in a Baptist church.
Church don't do
But
nothing.
hey man, my family do believe in God. I mean, yes, of course, but like you need to understand that either way, like I do believe in praying and stuff like that. But like I don't think okay, this is what I think. I don't think when you're in that type of environment where it's like you have to constantly fight for to like basically fight for right everything. You have to do a lot just to get to a ground where okay, you're safe. So I think like okay, some do pray, some go to that rational, some go to that extent, and that's great because I love that for them. But when you're in that type of environment, that's the last thing you're gonna think about. You saying you that's the type of things that we have to think about. When people who are like, oh, who really sit in a bed and be like, oh, I need to do this. But then when a person is like that, they cannot, that's not what they're gonna think about. They think about I need to get out of this. They think about like come on now, you showing mad ignorance, gang. You not
Right. So
something else.
And their
how we
language is always slang. It's never like
hold
straight up
on.
Okay, but then
English.
that's what he made though. But
Hold
you
on,
need to understand
Cherry.
that's what he made.
Chevy, hold on. But you gotta understand, you've never been in that type of environment. So you can't take what you're seeing at face value. Because you're not gonna look at a homeless person who's violent and would be considered ghetto. You don't
Well,
consider
I live
them.
in like New York City, so 90% of the time they're violent.
I'm from New York,
I
so
know,
let's.
but don't you pity the
You could talk to
homeless?
me. Bitch, you could talk to me. Hold on, he could talk to me since I'm from New
All the
York.
homeless people around my area is fake. They just want like
Okay, but
bills
that's
or
your
something. They
area.
don't want
Is
money.
something not clicking in your head? You're going off about what you see. You're talking about, oh well, and that's my area. You said you grew up from a good area. I'm from New York. I did not grow up from the best area, and I still don't grow up from the best area. But you need to understand that I'm speaking to you because I experienced this, right? I was when I see everything outside, that's like it's like, well, all right, cool. But it's like you sitting here talking about homeless people are around New York and the US all the time.
Their styles don't make sense. Why most of the time I see black boys, their parents is always down.
They're
It looks
always
Always
disgusting.
down.
It's like the generic
It's their
style they
environment.
use. It
What you
doesn't
not
look
getting?
good.
Nobody
Hold on,
chooses to be ghetto. No one chooses to be anything like that. It's their environment. If that's all they see, what do you think is going to be done? That's how they're going to act. But you never been in that situation for
That's why
you
they
to
have low
have an understanding.
self-esteem.
But there's
What did you
also
talk
some like
about?
there's also like some like rich people like that are BLK that are ghetto.
because that's first of all, okay, that but also that's too what I was gonna say. People push that narrative so much. Look, you need to understand when someone pushes a stereotype, when somebody pushes a narrative, they're this literally psychological creature. You're gonna tend to be like that. So if someone pushes a stereotype, oh well, like nowadays in this society, in this generation, if you're not dangerous, if you never did anything that was dangerous or remotely cool, like that's not cool. If you're a good person, be like, oh, that's not cool to them. So when you do that, they're gonna be like, oh, I want to be cool and I want to do that. That's why some rich kids do that because they don't really know what they want to be. So they're gonna go off based off when they're cool. But then that's when it doesn't really get to them. Also, like you said, if you saying be okay people, actually, you're saying, oh well, that's how most be okay people are. There's many instances where most white Americans do cause school shootings. Um, Not to mention, we could put not to mention there's like there do cause more school shootings there, and not to mention they was my white that stereotype. So
But one
you're
second,
like,
hold on. So also do you listen to rap music?
No.
Okay. Well, rappers like Nicki Minaj, Eminem, all those people who
Why
are
is it
big.
always about sex or like pills.
Hold
It's
on,
so
let me
dumb.
hold on. That's not always what they talk about, okay? Either or, if you don't like that music, they came from the ghetto. So this idea that they don't work hard, that they just stay where they want to stay at is untrue. Because a lot of rappers today, they came from the ghetto and now they're millionaires because they work hard to get where they are right now.
Yeah, talking about like stuff that just makes no sense. That'll give you
What
no
are you
sense.
talking
And
about?
what do
They're
you think
talking about
Mariah
what they've
Carey
been
sings
through.
about? What do you think she
They're
sings
talking about
about?
what they've been through. You're
I
like,
don't know. I never listened to her any at
Well,
all.
who do
but
you
you're
listen
being
to?
ignorant.
I don't know. I listen to random artists, but I don't know the names. I just
Okay,
listen like
well,
randomly.
you don't know
Wait,
where
can I say
nobody
this?
comes from to be
But
making
like,
like
can you please
that.
understand that you're being a really ignorant because you're sitting here being like, oh well, because that's what they mostly talk. Okay, but you need to understand that most of them they talk about what they've been through. They talk about what they see. They talk about like all this. That's what they've been through.
And
Like
the music sells when they talk about that kind of stuff. So
a boogie with the hoodie. You know,
Sometimes the beats are trash too.
well that's your
okay, but
opinion.
stop applying that to every black person. Like like, what's wrong
It's
with
not
you?
all
Are
black
you
people.
trolling?
I'm saying some.
Shit! Oh my god. You know what? She's doing a good job. I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna transfer that to her. I don't know if they're trolling or not, and they're fucking black. So I find it highly like unlikely for you to be black and you've never ever been in no hood before. You never have no family to be in the hood. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, you can be like, that's ignorant, but at the end of, and you know, that's sick what they doing, but at the end of the day, you need to understand. Like, I 100%, if I see a ghetto ratchet bitch in the store, I'm gonna be like, yeah, she needs to fucking calm the fuck down. But at the end of the day, she don't come from nothing good. She didn't come from a leveled out platform. He didn't come out either. Right? And I can only blame people who are not taking charge and trying to guide them in the right direction instead of just making a mockery and just recording a fucking TikTok about it. Instead of, you know, whether that be like telling them, yo, you need to relax. You're instead of saying ghetto, just say you need to relax. Like, you're honest and you need to chill the fuck out. You know, say something like that instead of posting a TikTok to make millions of views of how ghetto something is, you know? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fucking mouth. Shut it up. Shut the fucking mouth. Shut the fucking mouth. What the fuck is you doing? You want to knock down the water bowl for the 5th time? Are you serious? For what? We can acknowledge that's a bad situation, but don't apply it to every single one of us. Because we ain't. We ain't, bro. We ain't, bro. Not every white person is fucking racist. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Okay. I have something to report. So 1, 2, 3, are we meant to be? Your light blue eyes didn't show surprise, and I screamed the
original
fact
host is
that
back.
I satisfied
Okay.
the
Alright, let me put her up.
butterflies.
'Cause I cannot like. Can you make me mod at least, please, host?
No, midnight. No.
No.
Can you give me?
Yeah. So what's been going on since I've been absent?
The mic.
Chaos. Okay, so who disagrees with the topic?
Some people did, but they left.
Oh, so everyone here disagrees?
I mean,
This is literally just an objective claim. You can't. It's unfalsifiability.
You said what?
Unfalsifiability.
You mean unfalsifiable?
No, unfalsifiable.
You said this was an objective claim. Why do you think that?
Unfalsifiable.
It's objective because there's no statistics that's proves this otherwise. There's always going to be.
There's not a statistic on
just
BOK
opinions,
people
bro.
are ghetto. There's not a statistic about that.
Yes, there are statistics actually.
Okay, so give us one.
What do you do? Okay, wait. What do you define?
Give us the
ghetto to be?
statistics.
Excuse me. Can you? What do you define? I just want to get us up to date on the terms here. What do you define ghetto to be?
Something that. A what?
Like classless, having
no manners,
no decorum, whether you're in public or private.
Having what?
Having little to no decorum in public or private or your company.
So I would just say like loud babies would be considered ghetto to me.
I would just
so a loud baby can be considered ghetto.
Yeah, they're loud, they're interruptive, they're violent, they scream, they don't know how to behave.
Babies are really ghetto.
Babies are not
like toddlers, kids, like toddlers and kids.
Yeah, but like babies.
So
they
wait.
Babies
Do you know what a ghetto is? Yes.
Do I know what a ghetto?
So that's or not ghetto or a ghetto.
Are we asking about the place ghetto or
place ghetto?
Oh yeah.
Just would be unclept and unclean, right?
That's
I wanted to literally just like
Yeah, the hood.
Yeah.
But Avery, can you give a statistic that clearly states that the majority of BOK people are ghetto?
I don't think he gave. I think he said
no, he
objective.
didn't.
No, I think he said. You said wait. Avery, you said there was no statistic that shows BOK people are ghetto, or there is.
No, there are no statistics that show. That
okay, so that's great. So, and you can literally make a statistic about anything, but I guess there's none about this.
But
so it must not be objective.
No, that's not what I meant. What do you mean, let's not be objective? Anyways.
Then it's
coming
not
from the
fact.
person that literally supports first servitude, then I'm pretty sure you have no say in this. But anyways.
What?
What he
Do
said?
you mean indentured servitude?
No, forced servitude, if you know what I mean.
What's the difference?
Indentured is you pay someone to be the salve, whilst forced servitude is you're forced into salve.
Well, that's actually not what indentured servitude is, but okay.
So, Avery, have you ever been in a type of environment like the hood and the ghetto?
No, because because I'm in a working class neighborhood that has.
Oh, that's great. So, what
violence,
perspective are you getting from? Where are you getting? Because you're not getting firsthand perspective on such a matter,
so
which I would expect you would get.
An anecdote to. So you're saying that?
No, not an anecdote. When you're claiming mostly. Oh, you're out of here.
No,
I mean, really, he's kind of correct. I mean, so
Oh, he is, Avery?
Yeah, I am correct. I mean,
We
no,
can
no,
have a
no, no.
debate,
sure,
but we're
if
not
I
being
Look at the statistics.
disrespectful.
Wait,
That's
how am I not
different.
being disrespectful?
Zoe. Okay, let me speak here. So yes, a lot of them are going to be prone to less academic opportunities other than the YT
Yeah,
scholars.
but
It's
I
just a
would love to
proven
know where
fact.
you're getting this from because you don't get it's not a statistic. You can't bring it up. You have
It
never been
is
in
that
those
okay.
environments.
It is.
You
Wait,
haven't
hold on,
ever
hold on,
been in
hold on,
those
hold on.
environments. You don't have firsthand experience.
Midnight, chill out,
So
guys. Hold on,
where
hold on.
else could you be getting this from?
Midnight. There is. He's saying that there's no statistic of BOK people being ghetto. He said there's like
I
there is
know.
a. I'm sorry, like I'm not gonna. There is a statistic that BOK or Hispanic people do not have the best education between
That
white
has nothing
people.
to
That's
do with ghetto.
that
No, he
it could
said
be
that
true
they're
now.
not smart. So I'm
No, but
quite
that's not what we were going at.
Yeah.
in
Or where I
agreement
was going
with
out.
him.
So I'm going to ask you one
Why
more
are you
time.
laughing?
Avery, since you're the only one
Okay.
who disagrees, I would like for you to answer this question.
I don't disagree. I said it's an objective statement. This claim is an objective statement. I
Okay,
said 2
so
plus 2 is 4.
it's not objective because a lot of people would disagree or
Well,
has
you
disagree.
know because there is no full 100%
So Avery, I
statistic.
just before we
Okay, wait.
continue, I need you to answer my question, okay? Because a lot of people have answered numerous of your questions and you can't pull
Okay,
up a
Billy
statistics
Cop.
or answer this. Okay?
Okay, Billy
So
Cop.
if you
Okay, Billy
haven't
Cop.
been in an environment like those people would be at, okay, you don't have those people around you. Where are you getting
Wait,
this? Where are you getting this information from? That most are like
Credible
this.
sources? Credible
Can you give me
sources?
one?
Name one. Name one.
For what?
I'm
For
Avery,
so we can get an idea.
Avery, if you
For
agree,
which one?
what are you exactly
The
debating
main.
on?
No, let him finish.
I'm
Chewy, let him.
debating that. Okay, wait.
Chewy, don't let
I'm
him go into a
debating on
different
the
topic, okay?
inequality and the indifference in racial education. It's true.
I
It's a
think you're
proven
uneducated
fact.
because you have yet to supply
I'm
any
not
reasonable credit to see where could you be getting this
okay.
from.
If you want it, I can say if you
I
keep
just
just
think you're just being
interrupting me, then I don't have to.
I think you're being ignorant and getting your source only from social media, which is not credible
Okay,
whatsoever.
here, I have the source here. The Annie E. Casey Foundation, Racial Inequality in Education, and we also have
.com?
college completion. What?
What's the website?
.org?
Okay.
He's
Can you type it in the chat?
Y'all, I need. I think you understand. I think he's debating about like when he said that BOK
Can you
people are
type it in the
smart.
Just
chat?
because it's .com doesn't automatically make it
No, I'm just
unreliable.
trying to pull up the website for myself.
Okay, can I ask Avery a question, right? So would you say that this is okay? Would you say that this is gonna be like a biological imperative that BLK people are just less intelligent, or is it more so
No,
based
it's institutionalized oppression. That's really what it is.
it's what? What'd you say?
It's institutionalized oppression.
Okay, so I think that we're in agreement here. Like we can all agree with
That
that.
was yeah, but like yeah. I think those is taking what he's saying out of context. Like I don't think he's trying to say like BOK people are good. I think he's saying like
The straw manning my entire
the
argument here.
education system is not good for them because that's true.
It
Well, are
isn't.
you saying that?
He's like, well, when he
That's
told
what I'm
also
saying.
like
Yes.
when we're talking
Okay,
about
wait.
like,
Then
Let
why
me
did
read a
you
sentence
agree with the
from.
guy who just straight up said that they're just stupid?
I don't
Yeah,
think he, I don't think I
he
don't
said
think I
the
don't think they're
obvious.
not stupid, but I'm
Because
saying is that he has a point. I'm not saying
they
that BOK.
don't have
I mean,
the
many
same
intelligent.
college.
Here we go with this fucking shit. Let me look it up what he was saying though. Let my manager do it. Then I'm a dip. Hold on, give me a second. And my manager says, hold on. No. So, yeah. It's just the saddest part about the situation is that, like, they know the truth, but they don't like to say it because they like to see the divide. Yeah. Yes, you can. I'm gonna leave. It's been swell. But yeah, they're racist. That's all it is. It's all racism. You can't ever hear something like that. You can never get someone to reason with that. Like, you can never get someone. You might get someone to look the other cheek for God, but you can never do that for a racist. I had to learn that a long time ago. I did learn.